Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. Welcome to this beautiful day. I just wanted to share a time of eternity, a moment of non-time. For we spend this time with non-time. It is important to accept, to know that we're already in the now, in the eternal now, and we can relax about it. We can. There is no more need for judgment or for expectation or fear or anything like that. For it is as we come into this realization of the now, we integrate our higher self. We allow ourselves to be paused and to be relaxed. We realize, for me, it's been decades that I know that, is that telepathy is the mean by which to communicate with the higher realm. It is the means to communicate with our guides, with the angels, the archangels, the ascended master. Even the creator will communicate through words. And for the primal ways, creator wanted to communicate to us was through feelings. We feel good, we are connected. We don't feel good, it's a sign that we need to reconnect, to realign. But this means didn't really work. So the creator went from the primal way of communicating through feeling to words and expression. Is a lower form of communication than through feeling, but we're getting more empath and telepath. We're more able to sense and feel the all of the world of energy. And so it's important when there's people when we don't agree on many things, to find the one point that we agree on, so that so we can align and concord, and then we can agree to disagree on everything else. But at least there is this point of connection. Since 2012, we've been traversing the fourth dimension. It is the realm of transition between the world of senses, the physical world of the 3D, to the inner planes, the fifth dimension, the world of light, of the soul, and the higher self. And for that, sometimes we need to traverse all of the shadows and all of the everything. It's not a very comfortable realm. This transition may not be comfortable, but as we accept that we have achieved that fifth dimensional light realm, we balance out the inner and the outer self. We balance out the mental and the emotional. We become integrated within that. We become sovereign, our sovereign integral. And we'll find the sovereign navigator, the sovereign integral navigator, to navigate all the inner field. It's something that comes progressively. We're moving from unconsciousness to consciousness. But when we traverse the fourth dimensional plane, from individualized consciousness that is ego-based and sense that takes the expanse solely from the senses outside, we have to face the collective unconscious, the subconscious of the collective. So we're all bombarded with all kinds of fears and negative energy. We just need to traverse it, look in the eye of the tiger, and traverse the fear. Traverse the fear wants to go home. The fear wants to. She's done her work now. She's like. So we're moving from individualized consciousness to the oneness of all. But for that, we need to traverse the collective, this collective unconscious. And the easier way to do that is never to forget we have guides, and we have to surround ourselves to a higher self, to allow to be driven through the process rather than to drive. Well, sometimes we need to drive, but it's a balance and harmonious relationship between being driven and driving. For a long time, we were sculpting our life. We are like a sculpture, and we were sculpting with many facets of our life. It is important to participate. Yet, with time, we realize we are the sculpture, and the God is sculpting us to become that higher self, to become a higher version of ourselves each and every day. For that, meditation is very essential. Meditation is all about breathing. It's about for there is the ego self will always fight it. It will tell you, no, there's no time. There's so many things that we need to do, and we have no time for those futile exercise of non-doing. so just do not feel trapped to that. There's the lower mental body, and we need to open to the great cosmic mind, the light in darkness, the God. And so it's becoming contemplative of our thoughts and emotions without judgment. So just ask your ego to make a compromise, a discussion with your ego. Say it's okay, just for like 20 minutes, we're going to sit on my left shoulder. You can visualize an object or form, whatever. But you will not interfere with this process. You will still send thoughts at the beginning, or even ask him to be silent, and just to to give yourself the time to observe, to contemplate your thoughts and emotions. Soft music can be very assisting at the beginning, but ideally it's just to close on your senses and turn to the inner light of the soul through intention. Or you can use like a candle. You focus on the candle, and you become it relaxes. So the ego will try to prevent us from that, but eventually we are able, as we move into this first dimension, this connected self, this state of peace and acceptation, to access the great library, this cosmic connection to the mind of God, where all kinds of things can be explored from within our soul. There is any point within the past and the future. For the vision that comes to us from the higher vision is about the future. It's what's been designed by the soul as a possibility, a probability, or a certainty, depending on the choices of our soul. So just so you can visit the past and the future, but it's always about being in the now, not to be anxious about anything, not to be anxious about the future or to be fearful about the past. The past is gone. So there's like no need to. You can revisit it. Sometimes it comes back. It needs to be healed. It needs to be balanced. It needs to be equilibrated, balanced out. And understand all the negative feeling that people may have about the negative humans that are creating all this chaos right now, but it's part of traversing the fourth dimension, are actually trap sets by the controllers to polarize humanity in hatred and fear and conflict and all that. And so do not fall prey to that. Forgive, love. For understanding even the humans that we consider them to be on the very top of this pyramid are actually on the bottom level. Above them there is reptilian hybrids, and above them there is pure reptilian draconian, and even the draconian matrix is like very, very straight. There is so many layers all the way to the royal group, the white Dracos, but even that send love and light to all this matrix, and you'll see that it's going to dissolve. There will be no more grab on that, and so you'll be able to deal with all the situation from a lucid perspective. You won't fall trapped to this polarized conflict or fear-based energies that they're projecting forward. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. Just said there is this very powerful lunar eclipse that is coming in the few days, and then the 11/11 portal. There's a lot of things that are going to be unfolding in the outside world as well, and on the human stage. It is the time. So just be centered, be at peace, and I thank you for subscribing, clicking on the bell, for liking, sharing, and subscribe and commenting. I'm going to show the paintings, but I discovered, because it's a new field of art for me, it's like those landscape. I need to balance out the metallic and non-metallic paintings, because the metallic painting only show up at night when there's an artificial light. Then you see that there is the metallic painting, the metallic color. On the daytime, you almost don't see it. So it's kind of interesting. I'm going to balance it out. And if any of you have any advice to give me, because I've been asked, made some offers. Someone made an offer to buy some NFT, some tokens on digital paintings, and it's an interesting offer. So I'm going to have to find a way to do that. But I do not know much about this process. If you have any advice to give me, thank you to send me an email. I'm going to have to do that. I have some people I will find the right guidance in relationship to that, but I'm going to have to mint a few images to ask for this collector. So thank you very much. And I'm going to finish with this song. I was going to sing a romantic song, but this one song keeps coming back. It seems like the theme of the season. It's like this song keeps coming back and back and back and back. So it's very much about facing the fear and not to be afraid of the fear. And so it's called the Eye of the Tiger. Rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happened too fast. You change your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, is the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all in the eye of the tiger. Face to face, out in the heat, hanging tough, staying hungry. They stalk the odd till we takes to the street for the kill with the skill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all in the eye of the tiger. Rising up, straight to the top, had the guts, got the glory. When the distance now I'm not gonna stop, just a man when his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, is the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all in the eye of the tiger, the eye of the tiger, the eye of the tiger. So it's really a sign, probably this song coming is like the sign that the battle between darkness and light on this planet is over. It's like the victory has been set. So just know that. And just focus on the goodness, on the good things of life. To focus on whatever makes you feel good, and to know what your destiny is. It's all been pre-planned. The best is yet to come. The best is about to unfold. And we still have this card on the as the observer is the card of miracle, the blessing, something beyond our dreams and desires. And the card of the day is the respect of the rule, to understand the cosmic law, to understand the law, how things work, to find the order of things, to allow ourselves to be in the right place, in the right time, and to be ready to meet all things within the grace. I know you have this amazing plethora of intelligence. There's the divine feminine that are very powerfully coming back to the planet. Personally, I work with there's so many that are waiting to be called. I work with a few goddesses. One of them is Aurora. She's a goddess I've been working on for many years. She's like, she brings from the night into the day. She's supervising the coming from the darkness into the light. She's a very powerful, beautiful being. Call on her; she will assist you, as well as the goddess Athena, Pallas Athena. There's like two goddesses that will always work together. So it's like a goddess of wisdom, as well as Metis. Metis is the mother of Athena. She's also a great goddess of wisdom. She's got this power of transforming all things. She's the feminine counterpart for Metatron, the archangel Metatron. But yet there are so many others as well. So just send this love, connect to the goddess with like through the moon. Put on your love and light in the moon. Just enlighten the moon. The moon just as the earth and the sun as like this great dance of energy. And there is this very powerful lunar eclipse that is coming. So the moon needs this continue to cultivate these connections because she's the one who sees disengaging all of the negative and limitation of the program of the ego, and to bring us to our divinity. So it's like the feminine soft energy, when the sun is this very powerful bright energy that we also need to activate within our heart. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.